Hey man, welcome back for another video. You already know what it is. It's your boy Jay, man. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back, man. I hope y'all have had a great day so far today, you know what I'm saying? Or tonight, or whatever time it is that you're watching, man. You feel me? So we're gonna go ahead and slide into this video. But please go ahead and give me a like, a comment, and a subscribe, man. You might as well. You're already watching a little bit of the video. You might as well go ahead and like that thing. And leave a comment, man. Now let's get into it, man. Hey, so, man, we're gonna open up today with, the best sleeper picks from, day 2 and day 3. More so day 3, you know what I'm saying? More so day 3. But, that's cool here. I felt like a lot of these guys were high second round talents, if you ask me. But, hey, I understand everybody's going to have their own opinion, and you're going to kind of see a little theme of the 5 guys that we're going to talk about today, okay? So, man, without further ado, let's just go ahead and get into it. And my first sleeper pick, which I think is going to be astronomical for them, is Bucky Irving, okay? The Oregon running back, all right? Now, he's 5'9"-ish, how that goes. He's probably about 5'8", if we're being real, right? But, he's about 192, type plays at about 200 there, you know what I'm saying? So, obviously, he doesn't, scare you based off of his looks or anything like that. He doesn't look like a very physical guy, but in all, he is an extremely physical guy, and he runs very hard downhill, right? I mean, he has great contact balance for his size. I mean, there's a lot that you can love about this guy. I mean, he excelled next to Bo Nix, in this Oregon offense this past year. I mean, he's had back-to-back 1,000-yard years, you know what I'm saying? I mean, this is great. And not necessarily a two-back system, but a system that, he was definitely sharing his carries, right? And, he had about, I have the stats here, but, he had about, 1,100 yards this year, I'm sorry, and about, 11 touchdowns or something like that, right? And that's pretty good. I mean, that's pretty freaking good, to me at least. And, yeah, man, I just genuinely think that, the team that picked him up will be amazing. He will fit like a glove there, you know what I'm saying? And I'm pretty sure by the time this video comes out that, he'll already be selected, and I'll put up right here who selected him. Next on this list, we got Devontae Walker, okay? AKA Tez Walker, right? Okay, the UNC receiver, right? Standing at about 6'2" here, and, about 200. He's listed at 193 to be exact there, right? But, I mean, what is not to like about this guy? I mean, he has natural separation. I mean, with a 4.3 speed, 4.36 speed to be exact. I mean, that's whoa there, right? I mean, he has long arms to, help his catch radius. He has an extreme catch radius. I mean, there's a lot to love about this guy, man. I mean, what else? He has great short area quickness. He has great short area quickness. I mean, he can take the top off the defense. He has excellent ball tracking skills, and the ball's in the air. I mean, he has late hands at times where it's just beautiful catches. I mean, oh my goodness. I mean, I don't know. He's great at the back shoulder. I mean, what is not to like about this guy? The only problem is that I'm not going to really show his stats because he didn't get a full season with the Hills this past season due to eligibility, problems and whatnot, and blah, 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 transfer portals and all this type of stuff. But, nonetheless, he will be an animal in the National Football League. And I can stamp that, give it Jay's stamp of approval. You know what I'm saying? Authenticity. No kizzy. So he will be like that, man, and I'm guaranteeing. Next guy I will be talking about here is Troy Franklin, all right? Who, the receiver at Oregon, about 6'2", 176, 175, something like that, right? Definitely. He kind of made a name for himself, or really set the nation, hey, boy, remember this thing. I can't even talk. But he kind of said to the whole, you know, America, right, to the National Football League that, hey, look, I'm about to come out here this game and set it off. Whenever he, you know, dominated Colorado, you know, out there. Now, you know, granted, you know, we all know the story about Colorado's defense and yada yada. But still, you know, he, you know, went crazy that game. Here are the statistics, right? But, you know, he has good speed, right? You know, at 6'2", is a certified wideout. I wouldn't really play him in the slot. But, you know, some people in the NBA definitely, some people in the NFL rather, definitely get creative, right? So, you know, it's like, But I genuinely like this guy. I think he's a playmaker. I think he's a baller. I mean, there's a lot to like. That 4.4 speed that he has, you know, it's pretty good. You know, nowadays a lot of people are running into 4.3s, but you know, it was a 4.41, so it's, you know, a step or two, you know, slower than a 4.39, right? So you'll definitely take that. You know, he never really got caught ever. Like, if he was gone, he was gone. You know, he's great at avoiding traffic as well too. Meaning, like, you know, he doesn't really get caught up in all that. Like, if it's a crossing route, he's great at navigating through that. If it's a post, he's great at navigating through that. You know, even if it's a too high, he's great at sitting in certain spots. I mean, he's really good at reading zone coverage and a lot of things like that. And I really do like Troy Franklin. So, you know, piggyback off of that, right? He had 1,300 yards, right? Amazing there, obviously. Then he goes and gets 81 catches or 80 something catches like that. Like I said, I always will have it up here. You know, he had 25 total touchdowns. So, you know, you'll definitely take all of that. I mean, he will make a phenomenal complementary receiver, meaning he would make a great wide receiver too. Like, you got a dog out there. Oh, if you put him beside that dog, I can guarantee a 1,000-yard season from my boy Troy. Boom! Next on this list, we got Cedric Gray. Okay, now, and Cedric Gray, he is a linebacker for the UNC Tar Heels, right? And like I said, I don't know if y'all have noticed the theme yet, but there's a theme with these guys. But, you know, nonetheless, he's a linebacker for was a linebacker for the Tar Heels, I should say. You know, he's about 234 or something like that. You know, with a 4.6 speed, you know, he can play man coverage a little bit at backer. You know, he's great at coming downhill. He's great at angles and of pursuit. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. He's an all-around guy to me. I mean, he can really, you know, get on here and execute, you know, as a backer in this league. But I would probably have him as a weak side backer personally. You know, I mean, he's great. I mean, he, you know, last season he had like 121 tackles. You know what I'm saying? He had a few forced fumbles, a few tackles for losses, like 11 or something like that. He had a interception, a few pass breakups, like 4 or something like that. I mean, definitely, this guy, like I said, all the stats will be here. But this guy definitely can be a starting linebacker in this league. Now, probably, like I said, not necessarily a complimentary guy, because when it comes to linebackers, you don't really have a complimentary linebacker, right? But, you know, he can be a great weak side backer, pretty much is what I'm saying there. And he might not be your Mike, but he can definitely, you know, dominate in this league. The last guy I'm going to be talking about today is a man that goes by the name of Payton Wilson, okay? I mean, NC State, I mean, linebacker, straight dog. He like 230 something. Straight dog, straight animal. If he doesn't have this injury history, now he does have a lot. And when I say a lot now, I mean it. He has a lot of injury history here, but you know, that's okay in all honesty. You know, I know a lot of people are afraid of that because his injury history does date all the way back to his high school years. Now, like I said, he has a lot of injury history. You know, I'll be glad to show you guys, but nonetheless here, it is a lot. But I mean, he would be a top of the second round guy, could be late of the first round guy. I mean, seriously, with the type of stuff this man has accomplished. I mean, he's a great cover guy. He had 4.4 speed. I mean, as a linebacker, which was obviously the fastest, linebacker in this class. I mean, he like I said, he's a great cover guy. He understands, how to stay by the ball, where the ball is. You can probably find him there. But the one critique I can say is that whenever it gets hectic in there, he might get lost in the bunch. He might get lost in the bunch when it gets hectic in there. But, whenever it's not super crowded and stuff and he can play free, oh man, this guy's a monster. That's when he's at his best. I mean, he's going to come and stick you. I mean, this man won multiple awards while in school, at State. I mean, this guy was an animal, and he will be an animal in this league. All he has to do is just overcome these injuries, and oh man, the sky is the limit. But we all know the injuries are a key factor, especially in a position like a linebacker, like, the great Luke Kuechly, retired early because of all of his injuries and whatnot. Shoot, Van Der Esch last year from the Cowboys, had to do a retirement due to injury, right? Just because at that linebacker position, you're gonna be, hitting, if not every single play, dang near it. What I'm saying? They're the defense's running back. So, just like you want a running back with crazy injury history, right? So he is definitely a risk right there. But I really do like him, and I feel if he can stay on this field, oh my goodness, he's gonna be a monster in this league. Anyway, man, with all that being said, you already know what it is, man. We have come to an end with this video. So I'm gonna remind y'all again, please go ahead and leave me a like, comment, and subscribe. You might as well go ahead and subscribe, my boy. Might as well go ahead and like this thing. Tell a friend to tell a friend about me, man. You know what I'm saying? We all out here trying to run it up, and I want to bring y'all on the journey. You feel me? So, man, I appreciate all of y'all. Appreciate the views, the likes, hopefully that you just gave this video, right? But seriously, I appreciate everything. I really do. I appreciate all the comments. I love going back. I love responding. I love it all, man. I appreciate y'all, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. Love.